Hello students, good morning. How are you all? Hope all are fine. Now we are going to see chapter 5 non-finites, standard 8, chapter 5 non-finites. Let us read out about non-finites. In English grammar, a verb may be classified into any one of the following categories. Finites, a verb denoting possession's existence or action when conjugated in particular tense assumes meaning but is limited to number and person is known as a finite verb. Okay, and non-finite are further classified as infinites, participle and gerund. Now let us see about infinitive, a verb denoting possession, existence or action preceded by the preposition to and not limited to number and person is known as a infinitive. Now Paul wants to meet his friends. Now what is the infinitive? To meet. Okay, whenever there is a verb, before the verb there is to. Okay, when it is ing with the verb, there is no to. We must not put to, but without ing we can put to meet, to finish, to walk, to stand. Okay, so these are called infinitives. The judge ordered the witness to speak the truth. I like to paint. We like to stroll along the beach in the evenings. Where does Jennifer want to go for her vacation? Okay, now these are the infinitives. Okay, you have to put to before any verb. Now participle, a verb denoting possession, existence or action in the present participle form ending ing. Now when you are putting ing, you no need to put to. I told you before only. Or the past participle form generally ending in d, ed and t, but functioning as an adjective is known as a participle. Being thirsty, the poor old woman drank all the water from the pot. Now being, okay, this is a verb, being. Now no need to put to. The lame boy did not see the car approaching him. He spent all his time roaming around with his friends. He was seen quarreling during the recess. Having finished their work, they went out to play. Okay, now these are participle. Okay, you came to know now infinites and participle. Let us see gerund, a verb ending in ing denoting possession, existence or action but functioning as a noun, subject or object of a verb or object of a preposition is known as a gerund. Kevin was fined for rash driving. Okay, so there is no need of putting to. Okay, there is no. Now here in participle, the ending they have shown with in, d, ed and t. Here no need to put all that, only you will put the verb in ing. Lana is fond of dancing. Swimming is a good exercise. Seeing is believing. My friend likes singing. Now dear students, you came to know what is infinitive, participle and journal. Let us see the exercise. I will read few. You have to do rest for homework. Say whether the underlined are infinitives, participle, present or past journals. I wish to go to Egypt. Now this is a simple present tense. Okay, so it is a infinitive. They liked the written stories. They liked is written stories. This is also in past participle because it is a liked. Okay, already he liked written stories. He is trying to finish a story. Infinitive. Suffering is stranger than anything. It is a journal. The dying swallow fell at his feet. Present participle. He began to cry. infinitive. He watched the walking seaman, present participle. Now they have told you to see whether it is say whether the underlines are infinitive, participle, present or past or journal. Okay, that you only have to identify. Okay, here we have finished about underline are infinitive, participle or present. Now we are going to see identify the non-finite verbs in the following sentence. Okay, so Dick had fallen in front of the house belonging to a rich merchant. They have told identify non-finite verbs in the following. These are now fallen and belonging, both are non-finite. Dick sat down on a store to rest. To rest is a non-finite. He was invited to a palace to show them. Invited to show is a non-finite. Next, she was happy playing on her violin. She was happy playing on her violin whenever she was free. So playing is a non-finite verb. She went to bed dreaming of her plants. Dreaming, non-finite. Revati wondered how to convince them. To convince. Okay, dear students, now we have I have told you how to do it. Rest all I am leaving for you all for the homework. Thank you.